I'd also like to call up Nadia Milleron. She's the mother of one of the victims of the MAX crashes, and she will say a few words.
Hello, I of course wish that I was never here. My name is Nadia Milleron. My daughter is Samya Stumo, and she was one of 157 people who died in Ethiopia when the second MAX plane crashed there. I, seeing as this did happen because of Boeing's defective plane, I feel like I must do everything possible to help prevent another crash. And one of the very, very important things that could have prevented this crash is freedom of information. And that's what Paul Hudson and this suit is all about, getting the information, exposing it to the public, which determines whether the plane is safe or not, and making sure the FAA is actually doing their job. The thing about his request for information, and also we made our own request, is that the FAA redacts like 99% of everything they sent. So they're actually redacting information that is already public, and they're redacting information about how they react and how they are responding to that public information. So we have no ability, therefore, as a United States, to see whether the FAA is doing a good job. How are they doing a faulty job? How might their job be corrected? And therefore, other people's lives are at risk, and other people can die in planes which are defective and not properly vetted by the FAA. For example, with this plane, there have been, since the ungrounding of the MAX, hundreds of pilot reported incidents, and some of those have been emergencies. So a lot of these problems have to do with production problems. And we believe that the MAX crashes that did happen, my daughter's crash, also had production problems. But we can't prove it because we can't get the information from the FAA. And so what we are seeing on the pilot mandated reports is trim is not occurring the way it should. There are stab trim motor failures, there are speed trim failures, the flight control computers, there's problems with the software, there's problems with the landing gear. I know you all have heard of that in the news. There's auto throttle problems, there's autopilot problems, and new airplanes should not be having these problems. The only way we can figure out how is this not being regulated, how is this not being corrected, is to know what is the FAA doing. Now, they're making the argument that this is proprietary information and that Boeing is protected. Okay, release all the information that's already public. How are you responding to information that has been revealed by investigations? So one of the very hopeful things that happened in the hearing this morning is that a judge said that she is concerned that we are slipping. There is no way to make sure the FAA is looking at these problems with needed rigor. This is a quote from the judge. So the fact that she said that makes me very hopeful, because we have to, as a community, as a country, as a nation, we have to know whether our regulator is regulating or not. The only way we can know that is to get information about what they're doing, and at least we could get information about what they're doing about issues that have already been made public. So thank you very much for paying attention. I wish I had paid attention before my daughter's plane crashed. Thank you.